Bienvenidos a todos ustedes. Welcome all to my channel, Dolls by Mr. Fabre. And if you haven't guessed, I am Mr. Fabre. Now, I hope you guys have had an amazing week so far. I'm currently recording this video past Christmas, so if y'all celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy, what's that other one? Hanukkah. Anyway, so this video I'm actually so excited about because I will be reviewing the Bratz Charmz dolls. Now, I will be doing these videos in 3 separate videos just because I want to give their doll their own, their own well-deserved video. They should get their own spotlight with their own video. Now, I did not get the 4th doll in the Charm series, which was Yasmin. I loved the concept of the doll. I did, but I just did not feel like the execution really worked. The doll's amazing. I do like it. I'll insert a picture on how she looks, but personally, I think for me, the reason why I didn't really care for the doll was the shirt. I would have liked if they would have made it more of a cropped t-shirt, because trying to make doll clothes for a Bratz doll scale is a little difficult. So I feel like maybe if this were more of like a Barbie scale, it would have looked so much better. But I just feel like it looks a little wonky in my opinion, the way the shirt is with the pants. I would have preferred more of a cropped shirt. So that's why I didn't get her. But overall, the doll is beautiful, but I cannot buy a doll just so I can have the collection, if that makes sense, because one thing about me is I'm not a completionist by any means. So I want to get dolls that I actually love, and I'm not getting a doll just to meet a quota on my collection where it's like, I have the complete collection of this series. I don't want to do that. And also I'm trying to, it'll save me in the long haul because I'm not trying to break the bank with all these purchases I'm making. So I really liked the styles of Sasha, is this Sasha? Yeah, Sasha, Chloe, and Jade. I really like these, but unfortunately the doll of Yasmin, I feel like if they made a different shirt, that's what it probably led me to get her. Who knows, maybe I'll get her in the future, I don't know, but these are the dolls that are standing out to me. Now, I'm very excited because these are my first Bratz dolls that I've ever owned. Growing up as a kid, I used to love Bratz dolls because I love their fashions and they were dressed very provocatively. And if there's one thing I like about a female is I love when she flaunts her sexuality like this. So I definitely feel like they were giving out fashions that Barbie wasn't giving at the time, which was like in the, early to mid 2000s. I feel like Barbie was more conservative versus these dolls, which were more like showing skin, which I absolutely love, showing leg. So yes, I'm going to start off first with the Chloe doll. Chloe is personally my favorite of the Bratz dolls. And this is how the box looks. It comes in like a what's that? Is that a parallelogram? It's like it's not so much of a square, but it has 4 corners, so I guess it's a parallelogram. So yep, this is how she looks in all silver. And if there's one thing I love about a doll is I love metallics. That's one thing I love. Metallic silver, metallic gold. That's my thing. I love them. So this is how the box looks. It also comes with some, with a charm for you as well. And then the box is very simple. It's very cute. And then the back of the box here just gives the concept art on how the doll was supposed to look. And then it also just gives some little informational things about the Charm series. So yes. So yes, I'm very excited to open her up. So in a few seconds, I'll go ahead and I will flip the camera over and then we'll get to see a closer in-depth look. So stay tuned. All right, so This is the Bratz Charmz Cloe out of the box. And oh my Lord, let me just say, I know that there have been some doll content creators who have said that the Bratz packaging is like just such a nuisance when it comes to taking them out of the box. They were not lying. Why is the box literally wrapped in like tape? Like, that's not necessary, okay? You can just use a little sliver of tape to hold down the T tags. It took like literally maybe like 5-10 minutes. I don't even know how long it took. It's crazy. So yeah, literally like taking out the doll out of the box, it takes some work. So anyway, let's begin with the charm. I don't know why, but I thought that the charm would have been like metal. It's not metal, it's plastic. I will say the chain has some good heft to it, so I will say that. But yes, this is the charm here. And then let's get on with the Cloe doll. Now, I, of course, grew up with, you know, the Bratz dolls, the OGs, you know, that had like the rubber arms, not so much like these type of arms. This is definitely a new experience. I love the hand mold. The hand mold's just very elegant. I'll probably paint her nails or something. I have some chrome acrylic paint that I'll probably paint them. So anyway, let's get on with the face. So she has, of course, the Cloe face. I don't know if there's a specific face molding for that. She comes with a barrette here. She comes with some hoop earrings. So pretty. And her makeup is very nice. And then she has this beautiful platinum blonde hair in this high ponytail. This hair is extremely gelled down. Like, look at that. Like, I don't know why they felt the need to gel it down. They weren't really creating a style with it. This part here, of course, it's very soft. I'm going to probably brush out this. Like, you could hear how crispy it is. Look. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to like brush it out. And there's some T tags here. But yeah, her hair is like a beautiful platinum color. It's very soft. I don't know what material. This feels like nylon to me, potentially. It feels like nylon. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to her dress. She has this like mini, it's like a mini dress here. And then she comes also with like an undershirt. I'm hoping that you can take the undershirt out because I would prefer her not to have it. I think it'd look just pretty without it. I'd have to take a look. Both pieces are with Velcro here. And then the material, it feels pretty soft. I'll say that the bow, they do have T-ties on them to hold them down. I would say right there, I'd say to be very cautious about taking out the T-tags because this feels super thin. And of course, like there's no type of like lining to this. It looks like it's just literally just been cut like very raw. So yes, the bow's not lined, so be careful. This may fray over time. So yeah, just be very careful about that. However, the shirt is lined, of course. So is like the top part of this dress here. Oh my God, this is 2 pieces actually. Look at that. I had no idea. So it looks like this part of the outfit is maybe with an elastic band. And then this part here comes off too. So yeah, this is probably like a 3-piece set. Okay, I'll take it off in just a sec. But we're going to get on to the boots. The boots are very beautiful in this beautiful chrome, like metallic silver color. I like the added embellishments that they added here. They just didn't make like a solid boot. I like that they added like these little creases. Very, very pretty. And what I like about this, what I like about this Bratz doll is that she's able to stand on her own. Look at that. I don't even need a stand for her. I had one just in case, but she can stand perfectly on her own. That's awesome. Like I said, it's been a long, since this is my first time ever owning a Bratz doll, so I'm still learning how they function. So, of course, she has a typical Bratz articulation where she can move her head up and down and side to side. She can move her arms forward, like side to side, up and down. She has that articulation, that elbow articulation that she didn't have before. And then she has the wrist articulation. She can move from side to side, do a full split if she wanted to. And then she has the bend and snap knees, such a classic and a nostalgia for the 2000s babes. And oops, she comes with some painted on panties here. And then she comes with the with that little piece in between so her skirt won't rise up. Okay, so let me go ahead and, the no feet. I always forget about that. So let me go ahead and remove the outfit to see what we're looking at here. And yes, it comes off. It's a separate piece. So yes, the shirt is very nice. I'm not going to lie. The shirt's very nice, but I think I'm going to put the outfit on without it to see how it looks. So let's take a look. Oh, the Velcro is very strong here. So let's go ahead and remove her shirt. So yep, this is her shirt here. And then the skirt, as you see, oh no, it's not elastic. The skirt also has Velcro as well, and it goes all the way down. So there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the piece. So yeah, just very simple, very cute. So yeah, she actually has 3 separate pieces, which is totally cool, and you can interchange them. That's very awesome. I do like that a lot. So let's go ahead and put her back on. And then I'm going to put just the, like that bodice piece on here. And it feels very sturdy too. Honestly, like the skirt material feels very thin and this feels very thick actually. So let's go ahead and put it on to see how it'll look. Let's see. Cause yeah, I felt like the outfit was pretty, but it's just like that undershirt was kind of killing me. I'm like, I was hoping it's a separate piece. Look at how much better that looks. You know, we love a Bratz doll with some cleavage. I noticed that the arm, like the arm material and this material feel a little different. And if you look, there's probably like a slight discoloration where the Bratz here looks more tan and then the arms are more like a lighter color. Like this looks more like glossy and the arm looks more matte. Anyway, ooh, yes, I'm loving this. Love Chloe without the undershirt. Look at that. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like she looks 10 times better. But I will say that this shirt is very nice. So yes, this is the final form of the Bratz Charmz Cloe doll, and I'll go ahead and flip the camera over and give my final thoughts. All right, so my final thoughts on the Bratz Charmz Cloe doll. I think she's very, very beautiful. I think the outfit's very nice. I especially like the doll without the undershirt, so that definitely, I feel like she gets more points. With that being said, I wish now that she has a lot of, she has a lot of free space, I wish they would have probably added a necklace. I understand why they didn't because she had the undershirt, but yes, it looks very nice like this. And of course, and you can interchange the, the undershirt, which it's over there, the undershirt and also like this bodice piece. The boots are killer. She has nice makeup, nice jewelry. I guess the only cons I will say about it is the hair and how much gel it has. Like this really was not necessary, especially if they were just gonna do a high ponytail, and if they were gonna give some curls to it, I would understand why there would be gel, but I feel like it was kind of unnecessary. I'm definitely gonna brush this out. But overall, the doll is killer. Other than the hair, probably the packaging's probably the worst thing out of this doll. But yes, I absolutely love this outfit, and I'm so happy to have a Bratz doll or 3 in my collection. I'll definitely give her, I'll give her a 10. She's a 10, baby. She is a 10. I really have nothing negative to say about the doll. Like I said, the hair, I can always just, I can always brush out the gel. That's fine, but the quality of the outfit's really great. Besides, the bow, but that's whatever. But yeah, that is the Chloe doll. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and stay tuned because I'll be doing the reviews on Jade and Sasha.